When was the last time you actually stopped playing because of injury? I think I never did. Let's talk about that. By the way, this is Mike, your host in Mix TV. We're going to be talking about playing through injuries. Everyone loves to play basketball. We basketball lovers love playing basketball, of course. And in order for you to do so, you have to stay healthy, stay away from injuries. Be careful of who you play with. Because some of the other players are just there out for fun. And if you're that competitive type like me, I play hard. And yes, I also got a fair share of injuries myself. But it actually didn't stop me from playing basketball. Trust me, I played through the pain. And I've been playing for quite some time now. In fact, it's almost more than 20 years. And I really cannot remember when was the last time I stopped playing because of an injury. In fact, I only remember 4 injuries that I had. And amongst those 4 injuries, there's only one that actually prevented me from playing. And we're gonna go through that. And for sure, some of you who play basketball competitively had their own fair share of injuries. If you do so, share and comment down below. But before we proceed, please don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you won't miss any videos from Mix TV. Alright, so I actually listed down 4 injuries that I had when I was playing basketball. I think number 1 is common among everyone who plays basketball is sprains. I had my fair share of sprains. I sprained my left ankle, I sprained my right ankle, and yeah, if you get sprained, it really hurts a lot, and it actually depends on what kind of shoes you're wearing. And most of the times I get sprains because I'm wearing a low-cut shoe, and that kind of prevented me from playing for at least a week or so. And sometimes, even if it's not really fully healed, I get back to the court. When I was back in the Philippines, I used to play in a bank, and we always have regular sessions of basketball like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So there's this one night where I bought a new shoe. It's a Jordan Carmelo collaboration shoe, and it was new. And I wore it first time in that rec league. And it's not even 30 minutes in the game, I already sprained my ankle. It swelled really, really fast. So they had to carry me to the bench, carry me through to the car, and then send me back home. And then after that, it's a week or so, a week and a half. I put it on ice and rehab and roll it on bottle with hot water, and to get the swelling down. And it took me a week and a half to recover. Then after which, even if the swelling is still there, just a bit swelling is still there, I started playing again, and I just wrapped it with bandage. That's how stubborn I am. Because, you know, when we love playing basketball, we will find a way to play basketball through pain. And I'm that one kind of stubborn guy who would play through the pain. Second, broken fingers. I've broken several fingers, and I still play basketball. And I think it all happened in 3 of my tournaments when it was happening in Malaysia. I had to play through them. And I think I'm gonna show a picture here where I just had to put a bandage on my thumb and this finger because they're both broken. And then the following week, playing on another league, I broke this finger. So as you can see, it's still crooked, and it never came back to its normal form. See? And then I had to wrap this together, and then wrap this and this together because these 2 fingers are also broken. Ignoring the pain, ignoring the possibility of it getting hit again by a ball or an accidental poke, I just want to play basketball. I just continued playing on. So people were like asking me, what's wrong with you? So I was like, I mean, I just, if I can play basketball, if I still can run, still can jump, I still can hold the ball, I will play basketball. So I think the only time I'm gonna stop playing basketball in that sense is if they cut my arms off. All right, so that's second. So I guess it's also normal. First one are sprains, the second one are broken fingers or something to do with the hands. Third is, I think I missed a game for this injury. I got a black eye. I'm playing, I have a teammate who's American. He's half American, half Hawaiian, I think. So imagine he's huge. He dropped an elbow on my face and hit me straight in the eye, and it swelled immediately, so my eyes were closed. And I think I stopped playing because it was the third quarter of the game, and I stopped playing because my eye is already shut, wide shut, because of the black eye. And then the following day I had to come to work with a big black eye on my face. I still can play actually, but I'm having trouble, seeing clearly. And that tournament happens every Tuesday, so I have like a Tuesday and then a week to recover, and then next, just basically I didn't miss much. I only missed that last quarter of the game. The last one, it's something that's recurring. It's a runner's knee, right? A runner's knee. So I never had problems with my knees before because I'm not that heavy and I run really fast for my age. And as you can see, I'm a small guy. I'm not a point guard as well. I don't dribble much. So I'm the guy who runs the fast break. I'm the stationary guy who runs, chase after the opponent's fast breaks as well. So there was one time when I was running for a fast break. I ran really fast only for my teammate to fake the pass. So he was supposed to like throw the ball to me in a fast break, but then he didn't. He decided he didn't. Then I was like waiting for the ball to come, and then it didn't come. So I immediately halted and stopped and put on the brakes, and that kind of twisted my left knee for some reason. And then I felt the pain there. It felt like it just twisted, it tweaked. It didn't break. It just twisted. So then I felt the pain right there. So then immediately when I got home, I put ice on it, and then next thing you know, the following games, I think I have games on, I think when I was in Malaysia, I have games on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, so the following day I was going to play basketball on Thursday. I feel like I'm pulling my leg and I cannot put weight on it. But then played through the injuries, and I played as usual, and I kept running, ignoring the pain. And then every time I go home, that's when I feel the pain. I cannot bend my knee, I cannot sit properly. I felt a bit of swelling. So what I do is every time I play, every time after the game, I ice my knee before and then after the game. Having that pain on my left knee put a toll on my right knee. So all the weight that I was supposed to be dividing between the two legs, I'm like, favoring my left leg and then putting all the weight on my right leg. Eventually, I felt the same pain on my right leg. So I decided to give it a rest. I stopped for 6 months. I think it was off season as well. And then I think the league started 3 months earlier, so I missed the first 3 months of the league. So I stopped playing because immediately, a few months after, or like I think 3 weeks after that, I cannot like get up the steps or get down the steps. And then I'm having problem kneeling or bending down. So it gotten worse. So I tried to play in them. I put tapes in it on my knee. I saw some YouTube videos where you would buy those elastic tapes and wrap it around your knee. So there was one time when I needed to play in a tournament, and I was wearing tapes on both knees, a knee pad, and then a leg compressor on both knees. on both legs. It was really hard. You don't feel the pain when you're playing because of the adrenaline, but after, that's when you feel it. It's numb. You cannot bend. You feel like it's all swollen, something like that. So you have to like carefully take off the tape. I leave the tape on for at least 3 days because that's the instruction. You need to let your muscles, your knee, to decompress before you take out the tape. And what the tapes are waterproof. So even if you are wearing them and then in your showers, it won't peel off. So yeah, and then I would have bruises on my knee because of the tape. So imagine that. But then for the love of the game, I'll just, ignore the pain, and I'll just put tapes and then knee pads and then knee compressors on my legs just to be able to play. But immediately after that, I won't be able to walk, to bend, to kneel, and it's really hard. Climb up the stairs, climb down the stairs. I stopped for 6 months. I rehabbed. I did some exercises. I took some supplements. I have a friend who played for national team in Malaysia, and then he suggested these supplements, glucosamine and fish oil, omega fish oil. So I started taking them. 3 weeks time, he fully recovered his knees, and then it was back to normal. He was jumping, he was running, and then it was like he never had that problem before. And I did the same things. I stopped for 6 months. The first 3 months, actually, it gotten bad. So I kept on taking the supplements and the fish oils, and then the exercises, and no basketball for 6 months. And then it worked. Then I managed to get back to the court, play as nothing really happened. But then I mentioned, right, it's recurring. After all the recovery that I did, then I had this one situation again. So we were playing, and then there's this one part of the basketball court where the floor is uneven, and I was running sideways off a fast break, and I tweaked my left knee again, and then I felt it like the pain, the same pain that I felt the first time came back. Yeah, so I did the same thing, but this time I was having supplements, fish oil, and then I was applying essential oils from Young Living, and it really worked, because that time when I had that problem with my knee, I was still playing, but I was already taking supplements and then fish oil and then the essential oils. So before and after the game, I was doing that, but I kept on playing. So I kept playing through the injuries, but it kind of slowed me down though. But it wasn't like my normal speed when I run. But then eventually, when I kept taking those supplements and applying the essential oils, the swelling gone down. Actually, it went down. It disappeared up until now. If it's not because of COVID, I'll probably be playing. And in fact, before I actually left Malaysia, I was playing in a league there, and everything is just perfect. I'll show you some videos here, and I actually don't need to wrap my knees anymore. Just need to wear the compressor so that I won't cramp up. Yeah, I'm one of those basketball guys who would play through pain. We all love the game. We all love to play, and every opportunity, every get to play basketball, I would play basketball. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just sharing these experiences with you guys, and if you do had some similar encounters with your time playing basketball, do comment down below and share it with us. So maybe the supplements that I was taking would probably help you guys as well, because it worked wonders for me. And in fact, I'm still taking them up until now, even though I'm not playing. But recovery is recovery, and if you can continue doing that, why not? All right, guys, so those are the 4 injuries, and thanks for Harman for giving me that suggestion to take the supplement. That's another basketball story for you guys. So I think some of you also do that, but I think most of my basketball teammates and basketball friends, they don't. The moment they feel something's wrong with their body, they don't play. They rest, and yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's them, and this is just me. I'm not saying that what I do is right. It's just that I just like playing basketball, that's it. So alright, so I hope you guys like this sharing, and if you have some thoughts you want to share, comment down below, let me know. Thank you guys. Before I go, please don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you won't miss any videos from Mix TV. Alright, so happy balling, guys. And I know we're still in COVID, but some of the countries or some of the places, one in Malaysia, they're already allowing full court basketball. In the Philippines, we're not allowed yet, so I envy those guys. But please be safe, practice protocols, safety, and again, be safe. So I'll see you guys on the next video. See you guys. Bye.